Today I will show you how to crochet unusual leaf stitch pattern with chain spaces. It can be used in any project. This pattern made of chain spaces, chains, and front post and back post double crochet. Let's take a look at the back side. And also I show you how to combine such pattern with another patterns. In this case I did pattern twice, and in the width and in the height. And I put pattern where I did the leaf once. Let's look. My leaf based on 13 stitches. They are leaf with chain spaces. Here is the pattern. I'm used to take account of this calculation where I did this pattern. I repeat pattern twice. It means I made 30 rows. Each pattern can be consist of 15, 14, 16 and 17 rows. It depends of the space between leaves. You can do 1, 2 or 3 rows between leaves in the height. As I said before, also I will show you how to combine two patterns together. In this example, I combine two patterns such as cables in Aran technique and leaf. Links to the cable stitch pattern can be found in the description of this video tutorial. I did some cables, so you can choose any cable. I remind you, this pattern can be used in any project, such as hat, scarf, a part of the blouse, bags, jackets, cardigans. And let's get started crocheting. For work you need a ball of yarn and a crochet hook. Let's crochet the leaf stitch pattern with chain spaces. Make a chain of 17. Let's crochet the foundation chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on till you will get 17 chains. My foundation chain is ready. Chain 3 to bring up the yarn for the next row. 1, 2, 3 and yarn over, insert the hook into the 5th chain stitch away from the hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and make double crochet. I begin the first row. This is the front side of the pattern. Then chain of 6 for the chain space 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yarn over the hook. We skip 6 chains in the foundation chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Insert the hook into the 7th chain stitch, make double crochet. Well done. Then chain of 6 for the chain space 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yarn over the hook. We skip 6 chains 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and make double crochet into the 7th chain stitch. Make double crochet into the next chain stitch. The first row of the main pattern is ready. I work it on the front side. For the next row, chain 2 to bring up the yarn and turn the work to the back side. Let's crochet row 2. Now yarn over the hook. Make back post double crochet around the next stitch. Then chain of 6 for the chain space 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yarn over the hook. Make 2 back post double crochet around the next stitch. 1. Chain and make the second back post double crochet. Well done. I'm working on the back side. Chain of 6 for the chain space. Yarn over the hook. And back post double crochet around the next stitch. Make half double crochet into the chain stitch on the beginning of the previous row. It was the third chain stitch. Row 2 is ready. Then chain 2 to bring up the yarn. Turn the work. This is the front side of the pattern. Begin row 3. I did 2 chains and now make front post double crochet around the next stitch. Then chain of 5 for the chain space. Then make front post double crochet around the next stitch. Then double crochet into the chain space. Chain and double crochet into the same chain space. Make front post double crochet around the next stitch. Here how it looks, my row. Chain of 5 for the chain space. Make front post double crochet around the next stitch. And make half double crochet into the second chain stitch on the beginning of the previous row. Row 3 is done. I was working on the front side. Now chain 2 to bring up the yarn, turn the work. I will begin row 4 and this is the back side. Make back post double crochet around the next stitch. Then chain of 4 for the chain space. Make back post double crochet around the first stitch. Make back post double crochet around the next stitch. make double crochet into the chain space, chain, and double crochet into the same chain space. Then 2 back post double crochet in a row. Well done. Then chain of 4 for the chain space. Then back post double crochet. And half double crochet into the second chain stitch. Row 4 is done. I was working on the back side. Begin row 5. Chain 2 to bring up the yarn towards the work to the front side. Let's crochet row 5 of the main pattern. Make front post double crochet. Then chain 3 for the chain space. Make front post double crochet. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, make double crochet into the chain space, chain and double crochet. Then front post double crochet 3 times in a row. 1, 2, and 3. Let's stop and look at my leaf. Continue chain of 3 for the chain space. 1, 2, 3. And front post double crochet around the stitch and half double crochet into the chain stitch. I have done row 5 of the main pattern. I was working on the front side, and now chain 2 to bring up the yarn for row 6. Turn the work to the back side. Now yarn over the hook, make row 6 and back post double crochet, then chain of 2, make back post double crochet 4 times, 1 in a row. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Make double crochet into the chain space twice, 1 and 2. Make back post double crochet. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Well done. Chain of 2 for the chain space. 1, 2. Then back post double crochet. And half double crochet into the chain stitch. It was the second chain stitch. I was working on the back side of the main pattern. I did row 6, and I remind you, I'm finishing each row with half double crochet made into the second chain stitch on the previous row. Let's crochet row 7. For this I turn the work. Before it, chain 2 to bring up the yarn. This is the front side. И Маша, время 15:34. 15:30. Then make front post double crochet. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So yarn over the hook and make double crochet twice between stitches. 1 and 2. Continue working. Make front post double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, I lost my loops. Let's repeat again. 5. Well done. Chain of 2. Then front post double crochet. And half double crochet into the second chain stitch. The 7th row is ready. This is the front side of the pattern. And now let's crochet row 8. Chain 2 to bring up the yarn and I turn the work. This is the back side of the pattern. Make back post double crochet. Then chain of 2 for the chain space. Make back post double crochet around these stitches. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. I have done 12 stitches. Then chain of 2, make back post double crochet, and to complete this row work with a half double crochet into the second chain stitch. Row 8 is ready. This is the back side of the pattern. I remind you, this is row 8. For the next row, chain 2 to bring up the yarn, turn the work, and crochet row 9. This is the main pattern, and I am working on the front side. Make front post double crochet, Now chain 3 for the chain space, yarn over the hook, make front post double crochet not finish, then the second front post not finish, and pull through all loops on the hook. Then front post double crochet. Let's count them: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now make front post double crochet 2 together. First one, make the second one, and pull through. Well done. Chain of 3 and make front post double crochet and half double crochet into the second chain stitch. Row 9 is done. I am working on the front side, then chain 2 to bring up the yarn, turn the work to the back side. It will be row 10. We continue working on the row 10. Make back post double crochet. Now make chain of 4 for the chain space. Make back post double crochet 2 together. Make the first one, make the second one, and pull through. Then let's count back post double crochet: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then back post double crochet 2 together. Make the first one, make the second one, and pull through. Well done. Then chain of 4 for the chain space. Make back post double crochet and half double crochet into the second chain stitch. It was row 10. I was working on the back side. Now I turn the work. Before it, make chain of 2. Make row 11. Now I turn the work. Make front post double crochet. Then chain of 5 for the chain space. Make front post double crochet 2 together. Make the first one, make the second one, and pull through. Here what we have. Then front post double crochet 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then front post double crochet 2 together, make the first one, make the second one, and pull through. Then chain of 5 for the chain space, make front post double crochet, and half double crochet into the second chain stitch. I was working on the front side, it was row 11. Here how my leaf looks like at this point. Now make row 12. For this, chain 2 to bring up the yarn, turn the work. I'm working with back side, make back post double crochet, make chain of 5 for the chain space, make back post double crochet 2 together, make the first one, make the second one, and pull through. Make back post double crochet, let's count 1, 2, make back post double crochet 2 together, make the first one, make the second one, and pull through. Well done. Make a chain of 5 for the chain space, make back post double crochet and half double crochet, and make half double crochet to the second chain stitch. Let's stop and look what we have. Then chain 2 to bring up the yarn, and I began row 13. I'm working on the front side of the pattern. Make front post double crochet, make chain of 6 for the chain space, make front post double crochet, not finish, make the second one, not finish, and pull through all loops on the hook. Make the first one, make the second one, and pull through. Chain of 6, make front post double crochet and half double crochet into the second stitch. I have done row 13. Here how it looks, my pattern. My pattern based on front post and back post double crochet stitches. Let's crochet row 14, chain 2 to bring up the yarn, turn the work to the back side, make back post double crochet. I'm working on the back side, chain of 6 for the chain space, make back post double crochet 2 together, make the first one, make the second one, and pull through all loops on the hook. Then chain of 6 for the chain space 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then back post double crochet and half double crochet into the second chain stitch. Row 14 is ready. This is the back side. Chain 2 to bring up the yarn, turn the work to the front. Row 15 will be made. It will be the last row. I'm working on the front side. Make front post double crochet, then chain of 6 for the chain space 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make front post double crochet, then chain of 6 for the chain space, make front post double crochet 1 and half double crochet into the second chain stitch. I have done my pattern. Row 15 is done and my leaf pattern is ready. There are 2 chain spaces around the leaf. Let's look at the back side. I remind you, I told you while working what the side it was. Today we have learned how to crochet beautiful leaf pattern. For example, I have done one more leaf in this pattern. In total I have got 30 rows. Pattern consists of 13 stitches and has 15 rows. It depends on the space between leaves. You can do 1, 2 or 3 rows between leaves in the height. Let's look at this pink pattern. At this point I did pattern 3 times in the height and in the width. Here how it looks. This pattern can be used for blanket, tablecloths, doily, pattern for the clothes, for scarf, hat, and others. Let's look at the back side of this pattern. I remind you, this pattern consists of front post and back post double crochet stitches and chains. Also, if you could crochet another pattern, you can combine your pattern with these leaves. In my case, I combined with cable stitch pattern that I did in the previous video tutorials. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, follow me in social media such as Facebook pages and Instagram, and of course crochet with me. Write comment below the video and good luck in crocheting and crafting. Thanks for watching.